Welcome everybody who's joined. This is the Spiritual Business Breakthrough events. We're kicking it off for this whole month. I'm going to be live for 4 different masterclasses like this one. We're testing out the live stream. It might work better on Zoom. I'm going to test out the 2 of them during the month and just see what suits us all as a community. But I'll also be live twice during the month as well, doing Ask Me Anything. So that will be, coaching and cards. You can ask me questions. I'll pick an angel card for you and give you some spiritual advice and some practical coaching advice as well to any of your questions. So it's going to be an amazing month. This group is going to get pretty interactive, which I love. It's going to start filling up with love, a bit of energy. I'm putting my energy into it this month. A lot of my angel lights, people from our angel circle community are in here. They also have businesses and they want to grow and elevate and align their businesses as well for success. So they're in here. They're people that have been working with me for the last year or 2 years in some cases. So they know me well and they know how valuable this is going to be, this free event. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything to be here. But don't mistake free for not valuable. It is extremely valuable. Anyone that has ever come to any of my workshops or events or free material will know that I give like astronomical value. This is one of the ways that I market, that I share my business. So I share with as many people as possible, knowing that anyone that wants to go deeper can step into one of my programs. So that can be a one-to-one program, or it can be a group program. It can be my angel membership. It can be a coaching package, spiritual business package. There's plenty of opportunities to work with me. So this is just my way of sharing with as many people as possible. And I know that the people that are sacredly contracted to work with me it will just resonate. The messages that I'm sharing and the information will resonate, and they'll be like, okay, this is great, but I need some support next level. So what's going to suit my budget? What's going to suit how much time I have, how much enthusiasm I have, how many money blocks I'm willing to break through to make this business a success, and what has Aisling got. And there's plenty of them. And I'll talk to you about them as we go through this month. So, or you can always email my team at support@aislingmooney.com and tell them your situation, and we'll figure out something to suit you, your budget and your time, and where you are in your spiritual business path. So today, first masterclass, we are going to cover a connection, meditation, visualization, connecting with the soul of your business and your spiritual team. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that before we go into it. Second one seems to be one of my favorite topics at the moment, because every business owner that I get on the phone with lately has been talking about visibility and fear around visibility. And I'm going to balance that masterclass with talking about how to overcome the fear of visibility, and also how to build a legacy and a body of work that you can leave behind. Because I think that those two balance really beautifully. That if we don't overcome this fear of visibility, of sharing our spiritual and healing gifts with the world, then we're not going to be able to leave that legacy behind. And I also talk about, ensuring that we create passive income products, and that we create, like, whether that's an ebook or an actual book or a course that you don't have to physically do. You've done it once and then you can sell that in a way that's part of your legacy, to reach many people with your work. So I'll be talking about that in that visibility and legacy. And then the third one will be another exciting topic, which I love talking about: raising your abundance vibration and wealth consciousness. And I'll be talking about my journey. Hopefully you'll be sharing your journey with me, and we'll be giving you tips and tricks and strategies and things that I have used to build wealth consciousness, to build abundance consciousness. We might be doing a short meditation connection in that masterclass. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to just talk about some long-term things that you need to do. This is not a once-off thing that you raise your vibe and you're fine. So not like The Secret, which is you send out your wishes and expect them to come at the door. We'll be talking about the action steps that you need to take to bring a more abundance into your life. So that's the third one. And what's the fourth one is combining the spiritual and the practical. So the practical is your marketing, your sales funnels, your law, which is already like making you go, I'm leaving the room, stay in the room, stay in the room. So you can be the best therapist, practitioner, healer, yoga teacher, herbalist, psychic, medium in the world. But if you don't combine that with some practical marketing and business knowledge and application processes, like a simple one is making sure you have a PayPal button and making sure you have a PayPal me button and making sure you have a plan B if somebody can't pay you through PayPal. Like that's a practical step, a simple practical step that you need to take. But unless you have these practical steps, you can be the world's best kept secret in the world. And it's you know, I see this often. People come and they say, I'm following my nudges, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but they're just still remaining invisible. They haven't set any processes. They haven't even got a PayPal button. People are still PM me for how to buy this. They're making people run around the garden to buy something. So we're going to talk about all of that, combining the spiritual with the practical. And hopefully that will give you some pings, some ahas where you'll be like, okay, I'm going to take some action on this today. I'll probably challenge you on that masterclass to take some actions, you know, because it's great to sit here and listen and go, oh yeah, that's great, Aisling, but unless we actually act on the information that's coming through me for you this month, it's just a nice time that we're having. So let's set our intention today that you're going to have a massive breakthrough in whatever area of your business or your life, because they are both connected, or your relationships. Sometimes people come to me for business coaching and we end up going deep into their relationships, because I don't know if it was Harv Eker that said how you do anything is how you do everything. So it's all connected. But yeah, so we're going to combine the spiritual and the practical. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to take a lot of action. We're going to set our intentions that you are going to have a massive breakthrough in your spiritual business or whatever area it is that you want to focus on for this month. I'm going to put a post for setting intentions later today, or one of my team, Jessica might do it. It's really important that you take a minute to write in that post what your intention is. And it might be a money intention, it might be a client, I want 10 clients, or I want to fill my VIP program, or I want to launch my first course, or I want to do my first live stream, or whatever it is, but that you set your intention. You think about the issues that you're having in your business right now, and you set your intention for what you want to get out of being here, part of this spiritual business breakthrough month that we're in. Make sure you've signed up to the email address aislingmooney.com/breakthrough to get notifications, reminders whenever I'm showing up live. All the masterclasses take place on Friday at 10, and the Ask Your Angel sessions, coaching and cards, take place on Tuesdays at 10. And I might do one nighttime live, evening live. I don't work live night times. I don't work evenings usually, but I just got a nudge yesterday that it might be useful. So we'll see if I can fit one in there. And that is it, my darlings. So I think we're ready to go. So let me go back quickly to the first masterclass, which is this one. Connecting with the soul of your business and connecting with your spiritual business team. This is not my invention. I first heard about this. I read it in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, where he basically, this is we're going to talk about that book in raising your money vibration, your abundance vibration. But it's definitely one of the master books out there on abundance and mindset. So I'd recommend it. But in that, Napoleon Hill talks about how he created this boardroom or this table, and he brought in there these energies of famous people that he knew, business owners, or whatever it was that he particularly wanted to talk about, whether it was business, whether it was life, whether it was relationships, health. And he got these people in his mind in a meditation in the boardroom and asked them questions. And, you know, told them about his challenges and asked them questions. And he said that with time, the conversations that he had and the insight that he got was just incredible. So I use this from time to time in my own life when I remember it. And as I was putting together this masterclass, this breakthrough month, that was the first thing that came up. So I said, okay, we're going to start with that. We're going to start with that idea of just connecting in with your spiritual team. So for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Aisling Mooney. I am an author of the book Angels Are With You. I'm an angel intuitive, and I'm a spiritual business mentor and coach. And I work with people in two different ways. As a spiritual teacher, facilitator, leader in my group and membership, the Angel Circle, which is an amazing, incredible group of women who are just use this space for spiritual exploration, to learn, to share, to heal, to transform their minds, increase their confidence. It is off the charts, an amazing space for me too, to be there. I learn every single week. And every single month we focus on a different angel and we work with that angel and the energy of that angel. So for example, Michael would be courage and protection, Raphael would be healing, and so on. And then the other way I work with people is through one-to-one packages and programs, spiritual business owners, helping them to get clarity and, grow and become aligned to their business success. So, and I've just started back with that. So they're the two ways that I work at the moment. And I'm also an author, and I hope to bring out a new deck of oracle cards soon. And I hope to continue writing and bringing out new books, ebooks and products and services that will help light workers at whatever stage of the journey that you're on. So we're going to kick in. The card that came through for us this morning is this beautiful card, and it's called the First Ray of Power. So I shuffled, this came out randomly, and it's actually the cover of this deck of cards, which is the Lightworker Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. It's a really, really beautiful deck, and I'm going to be using it throughout this month at the beginning of our sessions, just to set the theme or the intention. And this card is just so beautiful. There's a light worker down here, a beautiful soul with angel wings, and in her hand is this orb of light, and she is so protected and connected. And it's like, this work is powerful. When we come together in groups and talk about these subjects, talk about light workers, talk about healing, talk about money, making money from your healing gifts, that is a huge topic on its own. You could spend a month working through that topic. But so this is really powerful work. And when you set your intention, to be to come into a group like this, and you commit, like I would immediately go and get my diary and put in those dates for the coaching sessions and for the masterclasses. I would put those dates in the diary immediately, and I would commit to showing up, or if you can't show up live, watch the replay as soon as possible afterwards, and then commit to coming into the group and interacting in this space, because your clients are in this group and your future angel buddies and friends and spiritual entrepreneurs and your spiritual network is in this group. So, we really want to use this space. I am fully here, fully present in this group for this month. It's not often that I do something like this. So really, avail of the energy. I'm calling in all of my guides. You're bringing all of your angels, which is a group of light workers that are in this group, and we're all bringing all of our angels to the space. So it's a very, very, very powerful space to work in. And miracles can happen when we come together in spaces like this. So setting your intention, being brave, setting a big, big intention for yourself, and then just see what happens, what actions what angel nudges you get over the course of the month that you need to take to just bring your intention into reality. And you can bring your questions to the coaching and cards calls on Tuesdays, And we can interact directly, and we can, you know, you can ask me questions and I can coach you or support you in whatever comes up throughout the month. So it's a wonderful affirmation, this card, that we're on track. So let me just read the comments before we start. So hi Claire, hi Michelle, hi Muriel, Carolina, lovely to have you here. Hi Catherine, Colette, Michelle, Francis, lovely to have you here. Chilla, how are you? Woohoo! So you've done this boardroom. Okay, brilliant. And Michelle, okay, so I'm just going to turn off the comments while I do this meditation so I don't get distracted. You are welcome to lie down. If you have somewhere that you can lie down and just be here with us, or make sure it's a quiet place and you're not going to be disturbed, or you can just sit comfortably on the chair, which is what I'm going to be doing. You can close your eyes. Mine are going to probably be open and closed, and throughout just keeping an eye on the energy and you, and making sure that everything is okay. But you're welcome to close your eyes. So just take in a breath. Bring your feet flat on the ground. Like, see your feet just beautifully flat on the ground. And see, coming from the soles of your feet, thick, strong roots going deep, 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 deep down into the heart center of the earth, wrapping around that heart center, helping you to feel very safe, very connected, very strong. You know, this simple grounding of just connecting with the earth every day can increase our confidence, can calm our nervous system, can just help us to feel a sense of safety and security on the earth. So just that simple exercise of connecting in with the earth and grounding down into the earth. So absolutely wonderful, absolutely brilliant. So now feel some beautiful healing energy, relaxing and healing energy moving up into your feet, into your legs, up all along your body, up all along your spine. Allow your whole body to fill with healing and relaxing energy, moving all the way up along your spine, across your shoulders. Feel your shoulders dropping down and back and relaxing, and just really bringing yourself into this moment, into this space here with everybody. Imagining we are this massive group of light workers sitting in an energetic circle around the world, connected with each other. Whether you're watching the replay or you're doing this live, it doesn't matter, time doesn't matter. In this case, just see that circle of lights connecting around the world. All over the world we are, all different nationalities, all different colors and shapes and sizes. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. See those lights all around the world as we become more and more connected. And just keep breathing and relaxing, and allow that feeling of peace to just move up your whole body, across your chest, just releasing as you breathe, releasing your chest, relaxing your chest. Relaxing your throat, the back of your head is relaxed, the top of your head, your forehead. Just relaxing your face now. Maybe if you want, you can smile. That relaxes the muscles in your face even more, relaxing your neck. And just breathe with a deep sigh and just really just relax yourself. Just bring yourself into this moment. You can take 10 or 15 minutes this morning for yourself, or today for yourself. Just take that time for yourself. Archangel Michael stepping forward with a big black sack and saying, just give me everything that's on your to-do list today. Throw it in here today. Anything that's worrying you or bothering you, or challenges that you have, or things that you need to do, you can take 10 to 15 minutes for yourself. Throw it all into that black sack and just give it to Michael to mind for you until we finish, until you're ready to leave this room again. So Michael takes that bag, leaves it outside the room that you're in, and just really fully bring yourself present into this moment. Michael is just making sure that we are all completely safe and protected, just putting a wonderful energy of protection around every single one of us, wherever you are in the world. Michael's just letting me know that for this whole month, this is like an accelerated, expansive and transformative space that we're stepping into So we're literally opening the doors to that now. And for the rest of this month until the 31st, this will be a really beautiful energy for us to learn and grow in community. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing month. I can feel the energy. So Michael's just letting you know that this has started and that it's a fully protected space. So it's a space where you can feel comfortable sharing and learning together and having your breakthroughs. So breathing, relaxing, absolutely wonderful. Now moving up to your third eye, that space on your forehead between your two eyes, use your imagination now and see a deep purple light. See yourself gazing into this beautiful deep purple light. Use your imagination. And as you gaze into that purple light, and you see that light swirling and twirling and moving away from you and towards you, and you just feel more and more relaxed and peaceful as you gaze into that purple light. It's just so relaxing. And just keep breathing and relaxing. And then when you're ready, step into that purple light and you'll find yourself in a beautiful place in nature. And as you look around, you see your favorite trees and plants, and it's the perfect temperature. It's a blue sky. It might be a slight breeze, but it's the perfect temperature for you. It's one of your favorite places in nature. And you find a path in front of you and you begin to walk down that path. And as you're walking down that path, an angel appears beside you. And this is your guardian angel. So just fall into step with your guardian angel. They're going to be with you for this whole journey. Your guardian angel is the gatekeeper of your soul, of your healing contract, holds your sacred contract, and only allows in for you whatever you need right now. And the rest is just is left aside. So you're only going to receive what you need, you specifically need for your journey right now at this moment in time. So walking with your guardian angel. If this is your first time connecting with your angel, just turn to them gently with a smile and ask them, what's your name? And allow the first thing that pops into your consciousness. Don't judge it. Just allow the first thing that comes into your consciousness. And afterwards you can pop in the chat your guardian angel's name for me, and I'll give you some more information on that. Because their name holds the particular learnings and the teachings that they're going to bring with them for you for this lifetime. So it's very powerful to connect and know their name. And if this is your first time and you didn't get a name, that's okay. It will come. And I have plenty of exercises that I can share with you if you need some support with that. So just let me know in the comments afterwards. So just walking in step with your guardian angel. And in the distance, you can see this beautiful building. Oh my God, this amazing, beautiful building. It might be a mansion. It might be a temple. It might be a church, it might be some sort of a sacred place. It's whatever is calling you right now. But there's a beautiful building in front of you. And I wanted you to make your way towards that building and find yourself almost running with the excitement to get there. And running up the steps, it's grand, it's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous. Running up the steps. And as you run up the steps with your guardian angel beside you, the doors open. And you find yourself stepping inside. And as you step inside, you notice that all the surroundings are so beautiful. Tapestries on the walls, the furnishings are beautiful. Look at the flooring, look at the furniture, look at everything in this beautiful building. It's a grand room. And in the center of the room is this beautiful table, this round table with seats all around. And you and your angel take a seat at the table. The doors close in, so you're all very comfortable. It's the perfect temperature in here. It's beautiful. And just take your seat at this grand table. And you're feeling excited, maybe even a little bit nervous excitement at everyone that you're going to meet. And I want you to think about now, just take a moment to focus on your spiritual business right now. So just think about your spiritual business right now. And I want you to think about these 3 questions that I'm going to ask. So just take a few moments and you can speak your answers to yourself or to your guardian angel, but just sort of have a conversation with yourself or your angel there about these questions. So what are your wins right now? What's working for you in your spiritual business right now? What's the one thing that's working right now? So just take a minute to just really ponder, really reflect on what is it that is working wonderfully right now. Is it the way you communicate with your clients? Is it a particular program that you adore teaching? Is it your marketing? Is it when you go live? Is it that you finally have a PayPal button? People are starting to use them. Just think about what is working. Are you just showing up? Have you just put your hours in the diary? Have you reduced your hours so that you have time to actually have a life as well as a business? So just think about what wins you have right now in your life. Is it a win just being here for this spiritual business breakthrough event? Just giving your business and yourself this opportunity to grow and learn and make some shifts and changes. So just think about what is it, what are your wins? What is working right now? And if you're watching the replay, you can pause this and take as much time as you want here. Okay, and now the second question is, what are your challenges? Where in your spiritual business is the one area that you're being challenged right now, that is uncomfortable, that you're struggling with, that you could do with some support? So just think about what's not working. Is it that you're exhausted doing live streams, or that you're exhausted delivering free content and you're not getting the paying clients? Is it that you haven't quite figured out how to transition from free to paying? Is it that you're just not clear on your message, on exactly what it is that you're selling, or how to convey that to bring in new clients? Is it transitioning to high ticket and bigger packages and programs? Is it moving the dial on the money in your business? Have you been stuck at a particular income for the longest time and you're so ready to break through that glass ceiling now? No, what's your bank account like at the moment? No, as I said, we'll be going deeper on all that in another masterclass, but just, what is not working right now? Let's try not to stay here too long. But it's useful, definitely. It's information that we can use to transform and change. So as I said, you can pause the video if you're watching the replay, and you can take as long as you want here. And now the next question is, and this is sort of a question that we're going to ask at our round table as well, but what is the one thing that you could do, that you could focus on, that no matter where you are in your business, whether you're just starting or whether you're in this a long, long time, but what is intuitively the one thing that, and you can ask your guardian angel this if you want, but what is the one thing that you can do that will turn the dial on your spiritual business? What is the one thing that you could do, which is the least effort? So just listen very carefully to this. What is the one thing that you could do this week? Where could you put your focus this week, this month? Is it learning new skills? Is it signing up to a new program or a new coach? Is it doing a live every day for this month? Or even doing 3, I don't know. Is it finally write that book? Get started at least. Is it create that course and that program so that you have a passive income product to sell to people when you're doing your live streams or you're doing some marketing? Is it to learn about marketing, one of the most important things that we can do for our business? Is it to pivot and change? Is it to bring in different income streams? Like what is the one thing that you could do that would just help your business to soar? Okay? And as I said again, if you're watching the replay, you can take your time here, spend as much time as you want on this. Absolutely wonderful. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so breathing and relaxing and looking around this boardroom. And you notice that doors begin to open around this beautiful room that you're in. And people begin to step through and start to fill up this boardroom, this table. And they're people that you've consciously or unconsciously invited. So they could be famous celebrities that you admire or look up to in the area of business, in the area of personal development. It could be some of your angelic team, so maybe some of your archangels might step in there. Family members might be stepping into that room. So just notice who's stepping into the room. Take a minute with this and allow everybody to take their seat. And there might be many, many seats, or maybe there's 6 seats around this table. I don't know, or maybe there's 12. Everybody has their own size table. Or it might be that just you and your guardian angel stay there and that's enough for you. There's no rules with this. You can invite, you have complete control here, by the way. And you can invite whoever you wish to have at this table, whoever you wish to ask for advice. So just allow that table to fill up with the people that you want at that table. Oh my God, I can feel the energy building as we're calling in all of these wonderful energies. Oh my God, this is so powerful. This is so wonderful. So we're going to take some time on this. I would advise everyone to go back and watch this on the replay because this is a very powerful space and moment that we're in right now. So I want you to look around the room, and we're going to, for the sake of this live version of meditation, we're going to take 2 opinions. We're going to take 2 people from that space, but you can take as long as you want here. And, as I said, pause or come back and do it later and just connect in with as many of these. You can take as long as you want here and really get to the crux of your questions. And you can bring with you a notepad and take notes and make sure that you write stuff down afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to take somebody who is there as a mentor for you, this person that's sitting at your table energetically, and a spiritual business mentor. So somebody, maybe not spiritual, maybe a business mentor, somebody that you know that is successful in business. I want you just to see that person sitting at your table now, and I want you to have a conversation with that person. So you can ask them, a really great question to ask would be, what's my next step? What's the one thing? I would take a moment now to just pour out any challenges that you're having, what's working, what's not working, and what you could focus on that could turn the dial in your business, or anything else that you want to ask that person. So just take a moment now to get some information and advice and guidance from this person. This is really, really powerful. So just take your time here. I'm going to try and stay quiet for a moment while you are connecting in with your spiritual team, and I'm going to take some time to connect in with mine. So just really dive deep here, really pour out your heart about the challenges that you're experiencing and ask for guidance. And just nod your head, realize the truth of this information that's coming through for you. And thank this person for helping and supporting you energetically. And now looking to the other side of this table, this boardroom that we're at. And I want you to choose someone there that's sitting there that can help you in your personal development or your spiritual path. So just find somebody that you admire or really look up to in the world. Maybe it's a famous author or somebody that you really admire that can really help and support you in your personal and spiritual development. And just what a wonderful opportunity to actually have a conversation with this person. Feel the love pouring from them, the joy at sharing and mentoring you if they can on anything that will enhance your life and your connection to yourself. So just pour out ask any questions, anything that's on your heart, any challenges that you're experiencing right now in any area of your personal life, relationships, health, spiritual path. Just pour that out right now and just ask for guidance and support. And you can totally pause now and take as much time as you want here. Oh, these powerful conversations. This is such important. This is so important, this time that we're taking today. So just taking in that information that can support you in your personal and spiritual life. Thanking all of these beings. Just sitting back in your chair for a moment. Just sitting back in your chair for a moment. And we're just gonna let that information that we've just got just settle into your body. Just settle into your body, settle into your cells. It's really important information that you've just received about your next actions that you can take on a business level and on a personal level or spiritual level. So just allow that information to just be received into your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just feel it calibrating, integrating in around your body. You might feel little shifts or bubbles or just maybe you might want to move your body in a certain way just to allow that integration to take place. So this information will start to work on your system and physically in your life in the next weeks, the next days and weeks ahead. We'll start to see some results. But just before we leave this place, what I want to do is just take a moment. So I want you to pick one money person in the room. So in this boardroom, you have this boardroom of these beautiful energetic beings, celebrities, people that you admire and love and respect. It could be friends, it could be family members, it could be your angelic team, so any of them. So just find one that is the master of money. That you would say somebody that has it all together, that is able to manage their money, has lots of money in the bank, is great with their finances, very organized, and is successful in business and life and just wealth. So just let that person just become more visible to you in the boardroom. Oh, and I want them to, they're going to give you a number, and that number is the current, if you change nothing, if you continue to do business the way you have been doing business, that number is the income that you're going to continue to bring in. So I just want you to they're going to give you that number. And that's your annual income right now in your spiritual business. You might not like it, it's just information. Just allow the information to come. It doesn't matter what the number is, it's us that makes up the stories around that number. I've had all sorts of numbers in my spiritual business, in my income. So it's okay. It's okay. This is information that we can use to build on, to change, to shift, to transform. Oh, so just breathing into that and just nodding and accepting that information. This is the current state of your business. This is the current income level that you are at. And it's okay. Oof, I'm just breathing and shaking that off for a moment. It's just information. And now I want you to think about all of the other details and information that you've been given during this journey that we're on together. All of the different details, all of the different pieces that you've been given. The business strategies and the personal and spiritual strategies. And I want to see, as you integrate those into your body, how does that number increase? So if you physically, so you were talking about future self, looking at your future self, your future energy. If you definitely seriously started to take those steps that you've been guided to today, how would that affect that number? And I want you to see that number physically. You might see it, I can see it in an orb above the table, and it is boom, 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 boom. It's moving up as I take action, as I take these actions that I've been guided to today. It is doubling, tripling, quadrupling. That number is just moving up. So whatever it's doing for you right now, it's definitely moving the dial on your money story. It is definitely moving the potential of what you can earn in your spiritual business, what you can allow yourself to receive. Oh, and just see that settle now on a number, because every time we do this, you can get more lessons, more steps to take, but there's just these steps that you've been given today. Just get that number, that final number, which when you agree to take these steps in the next month, will lift the dial, will give you, that will be your estimated income for this year. So just allow that to settle now. Okay, absolutely wonderful. Oof, brilliant. Okay, my darlings. So just looking around this room, knowing that you can come back here anytime you wish. Absolutely anytime you wish. But it is time to leave, and I want you to stand up, say goodbye to everybody at the table. And your guardian angel, just before you leave, is taking a little bit of a vacuum, a hoover, and just running it all around your body, just releasing any of the heaviness that came up during this visualization that we did. You know, any of the, sometimes it's tough to look at the numbers, especially if we're not inclined to do that. So, just releasing any of the heaviness that came with that for you, just releasing it, allowing that, just hoover it all off your whole body, from the top of your head right down to your feet, and just feel yourself becoming lighter and more relaxed. And knowing that you're in a safe space, that you are guided, that you are protected, that we're all looking after you, that I'm going to be here with you for the month. You're surrounded by an amazing community of light workers and angel lights, all at different stages of their spiritual business journey, here to support you this month, my darling. So you're perfectly safe. So just feel that lightness and that relief. And your guardian angel is just wrapping around you a beautiful cloak of protection and love. And just notice what colour that cloak is, because it's important energetically for you right now. And your guardian angel is going to give you a gift for someone else in our circle, in our community today. So a name or a face will come to mind. Just allow that to come to mind now. And then as you look down at your guardian angel's hands, you see a gift for that person. And it can be a word, a phrase, an image, an object, an idea, a colour, a feeling. So just allow whatever wants to be. And it's something that can really help and support that person in their life right now, whether it's personally or in their spiritual business. So just ask your angel, how can this help that person? What message have we got with that? And just allow that to come through. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, And it's time to leave this beautiful building. Find yourself walking outside, the doors are closing, saying goodbye to everybody, running down the steps again with your guardian angel, coming right back to where you first began this journey. Saying goodbye now to your guardian angel. It is time to leave this space, but you know that you can come back here anytime you wish, with any difficulties, with any challenges, with anytime you want some more information or you need some guidance in your life or your spiritual business, you can bring it here to this space. So just breathing, relaxing, bringing yourself back into your body, just really bring yourself back into your body, fully relaxed, fully peaceful. Stamp your feet if you need to bring yourself back into the room. Absolutely wonderful. And I would love to hear in the comments. I think I lost connection there for a few minutes, so I hope we're still here. Give me some hearts and some thumbs up if we're still here. So I hope I'm still live and you're still watching me. Thank you. So what I would love for you to do is to give me some feedback. Pop in the comments how that was for you. If you're brave enough and you want to share some numbers, I love hearing them too. We want to support you to reach your money goals as well this month. Or if you want, you can just share the messages that you got, or the support that you got, or the steps that you're going to take. I would love to hear from everybody what is the one step that you're going to take this month. What was the one piece of guidance? And I'll share what I got. I have a confession to make. I haven't done a live stream I've done it in my safe Angel Circle community group where I can show up. And, I haven't done anything publicly in this group or on my public space. This group is a lot larger, and publicly then is a lot larger. I haven't done any lives in about 3 or 4 months. I did one a few weeks ago, but it didn't, for some reason, Facebook didn't show it. So only a few people were able to actually get into the live stream. So it was interesting that it just wasn't ready. So the message, the reason I'm sharing that with you is the message from my angels was live, go live, use your voice, and people need you, Aisling, to connect with them in that way. You need to get back out and live, and that is the one thing that can turn the dial for me in my spiritual business. It's the one place where I shine. It's easy for me, and I love doing it. And some other people might love writing, some others might love doing videos and then sharing them. Some other people are great with blogs. There's no right or wrong. But video live streams just seems to work for me. Live works for me over all of those other things. So that was it. Another piece of information I got was do the lives and then let everybody else do everything else. Get my fingers out of all those other pots in my business that drain my energy. Doing lives lifts my energy. So that was another piece of information. And so I would love, you can pop in the chat now, just one thing that you're going to take action on, or one aha, or one breakthrough, or one piece of information that you got. Be brave and put it into the chat. This bravery now that you're going to take today about opening up and being honest is going to set you up for success. It is absolutely going to set you up for success. I promise you. We've got to take fucking action. If we just sit here and have a nice time, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I feel so passionate about this. I feel like I'm getting emotional about this. Got to take part this month, my darlings. If you want to move the dial forward in your business, you want to start attracting the clients that adore your work, that are your raving fans, you want to build your numbers, you want to increase your income. Women especially, I'm talking because there's mostly women in this group that I work with. Studies have shown that when women have money, they take care of themselves, they take care of their families, and then that money spills out into their communities. It spills out into their charities. It spills out into the world. So money is just a fucking energy, and it does good or bad depending on the hands that it's in. So we owe it to ourselves. There's good people in this group. We could do amazing things. There There's 3,000 people in this group at the moment and it's growing. A tsunami of abundance on the world. If 3,000 of us just suddenly this fucking month decided to claim our number and say, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for that by the end of this year. This is going to be my new yearly income in my business. And then the next time you do this meditation or the next piece of work that you do will increase it. And, you know, I'm not saying that's stuck at that, but that's the first step. That's the first stage. You know, we owe it to the world. We really, really do. There's so much fucking money been misspent in this world. We've got to own that income. I'll be on my high horse talking more about that in the abundance masterclass. After we get through visibility, I'll be talking to you about that next week. But so that was it. So when I asked my spiritual personal development person, it was actually funny enough, Eckhart Tolle. Now I'm not a raving fan of him, but anyway, he was there. I love his books, but I don't really resonate with him. Anyway, he was there and I was like, okay, Eckhart, what have you got for me? And he just said, affirm what you want, not what isn't there. So I talk about this a lot when I'm talking about manifesting with my clients or in groups, but he just reaffirmed that. He reaffirmed that our voice is power. We have power in our voice, and that I personally need to just affirm what it is that I want, because I was talking about some personal things that I want to change in my life, and he said just affirm and deny the reality, deny anything else that isn't that. So that's it. That's, if you're a student of manifesting, you'll understand this, you'll get it. But if you're not, I mean, I'm not saying deny all the shit and the bullshit that might be happening in your life or in the world right now, but there is a place in manifesting where even though it's there, we don't push against it, we accept it from this place of detachment, and we say, okay, but this is what I want, and this is what I'm affirming, and this is what I need to bring in. And there's also a conversation there with your angels. What can I do to bring in what I want into my life? And that's where the action comes in. So it's a bit of a bigger piece that we're not going to get time to, but it was a wonderful just confirmation for me. Deny everything else but the reality that I want to happen. And the cloak that I got was a beautiful gold, and gold is for realizing your worth, which is every time I'm brave enough to do a live stream, realize that the information that comes through is useful for me and generally for everybody that shows up. So yeah, so I got a wonderful gold cloak. So I'm going to read through the comments and just see if there's anything that I can support you with while we're here. If anyone got their guardian angel name and you want some more help on that, pop it in the chat and I'll give you some information. Claire, hey Claire, your guardian angel is Sarah. Go and Google the name Sarah. It means royalty, regal. You're here for big things, Claire. Gold is your color, my darling. Big things. Time for you to step up a bit this month. It's going to be very powerful for you, Claire, if you want it to be. And you got 100,000. Golden hat for a rose, 100,000. Imagine everybody in this group lifted up their vibration. Imagine I'm terrible at maths, but 3,000 by 100,000. What's that? First step, PayPal button. Excellent. And offer a service with a price to align. You offer a starting price, my darling. That is it. Starting price. Wonderful tip I can give you is to say, you can book this package, this thing, this whatever it is. The prices are going up. I actually teach this in a module if I can find it. If somebody reminds me, I can share this training with you. It's the Abundance Masterclass training. But I actually teach this in one of the videos and the PDFs. It's a script, and it's literally, you can say, okay, thanks for being a customer. actually in your case, Claire, I'm going to just change that slightly. So it's, oh my God, I have this new thing. I'm just about to start hosting these new sessions or this new service. It's called la la la. And for the first 10 beta testers, it's going to be at this price. When I do officially launch it, it's going to be at this price, which is usually double the price. So that's a really good way to get paid for something new, but you're starting off with a higher price range and you're giving people a wonderful discount. And that discount is you say to them, I want a really good testimonial. If it resonates and if it supports you, the work, I'd love in return for this exchange a really wonderful testimonial at the end. So something like that works really well. I've had clients that literally, I call this the one strategy that can help you double your prices and get clients overnight, because people have literally done exactly that. I had one client that signed up to the Abundant Heart and he literally made his money back for the whole program just with this strategy. He sent out one email. He said he was shitting himself, terrified. And it wasn't a new thing for him. It was that his prices had stayed the same for maybe 4 or 5 years. And I said, look, it's time to raise them. So he sent out an email and he said, you're one of my valued customers. My prices are going up, but you can avail of the package at the current price for, here it is, here's the link. The link, some people, just put the link at the links. Here's the link to buy and let me know. And he made his investment in that program back overnight. Literally 5 people, I think, signed up for his package. And they were people sitting on his list that he just hadn't offered to. He was waiting on people to knock on the door and say, I want a book. It was acupuncture, I think, that he had. So Godfrey came in for Michelle. I love that. A golden heart, pink rose, lots of gold there for you, my dear. Love that. Michelle, another Michelle Smith, my message is to be more visible on a daily basis. We're holding you to that, my darling. So let's think about strategy, Michelle. What can you do for yourself? Can you do a live stream? Maybe not every day. That might be too much. Maybe 5 days a week, 10 minutes. What is it your topic is? What is your spiritual business about? You can post in the comments if you want and I can coach you a little bit on that. But what is your area? What could you talk about till the cows come home? Like I could talk about angels, I could talk about business till the cows come home. So it's like, what is it that you could turn a camera on and you could just start talking about or write about or whatever it is that you prefer to use as your way to get more visible. And the next workshop next Friday is going to really, really hone in on that and really help with visibility. So it'll be good for you to have some live streams under your belt before then and have gone through the fear. And so it's Reiki and angels. So absolutely, okay, you can talk about that till the cows come home. So you can talk about connecting with your angels, connecting with your guardian angel another day, colors and angels. You could talk about healing. You could do that little that healing exercise. You could tell people how to increase their healing energy, that Reiki exercise. You could just, I would say to you, brainstorm today, get a blank piece of paper, Michelle, and just write, what are the 50 things that I could talk about for 5 minutes? Another thing is that if you have a group or an email list or anybody in your community already, if you start to build your community, you can ask them, what questions do you have for me? What questions do you have for me? What would you like me to cover? I've done this in the past. I've said, I'm going to be doing some spiritual business training. Forgot to do it this time, actually. What do you want me to cover? And the questions can be the actual title of the sessions. And you just wing it, just angel wing it, just vibe on those topics. So that can be one thing that you can do. But yeah, so I'm absolutely, so let us know when you're going live. We can support you with that. If you need some love hearts, if you need some encouragement, some thumbs up on your lives, just let us know and we can support you, Michelle. But I'm really excited. Hi, Patsy. Oh, Michelle, my number was 6,000 and then it moved to 100. Yes, my darling, it is fucking time. It is time. Oh, the gift was for you, Aisling. It was a beautiful pen on a red cushion for you to write another book. Oh my God, thank you. Yes, yes. And the next book I want to write is on business, spiritual business. So I completely get that. Thank you so much. Thank you for that confirmation. And I will get me ass in order. I want to get the oracle cards out next, and then the book is there. Something wrong with the comments here. Okay, I might be missing a few. Lots of people got gold comments, got gold cloaks, and a lot of pink, which I love as well. Pink is when we need some nurturing or love, that sort of soft pink. But magenta pink, on the other hand, if we allow that pink to deepen, is the colour for women in business. Powerful, divine feminine in business. So it has a lovely double edge pink. Colette says my guardian angel's name is Astral. Oh my God, I love that. My cloak was gold and my message was to start formulating my online courses. Okay, my darling. Colette, start with one, because that's where that simple thing of courses can derail us. It can make something that's small overwhelming. So just, Colette, start with one, love. Start with one course, the simplest thing that you can teach, that most of your clients are asking for, that you enjoy most teaching, and just do that one thing. It's like Michelle just said to me, they're writing another book, and I have a million books in my head, but I'm like, and I've trained myself to do this over the years, because if you're an ideas person like me, it is difficult. You just want to move on to the next thing, but it's like, finish the fucking oracle cards first, Aisling. I'm so close. I'm 95% there. Finish them, then get them out there, then move on to the next book. Then move on to the next program. I woke up this morning with an incredible idea for a coaching program that I want to teach. But I'm like, okay, angels, I'm taking it on board. But right now, my plate's full. I'm going to look at January for that after this month, if it's possible. If not, it will be next September. But it's like really being realistic with our time. And I know lots of people that have just taken one thing, and it has turned their business into 6 figures, into multiple 6 figures, into 7 figures. Figures. So the power of one is really, really, really powerful. One funnel, just get that one thing done. And come in and tell us when it's done, Colette. But I love that so much. Thank you. And just go and Google the name Astral, because there's certainly some galactic energies working with you. So absolutely love that. How are we doing on time? I'm rattling on a bit here. I hope this is useful. Chilla, guardian angel's name is Harold. Oh my God, I love that so much. So much. Go and Google the name Harold. That's the first time I've heard of a guardian angel called Harold. So I'd love that to know what energy Harold is bringing. So Google that and come back and let us know. Old Germanic form. Yeah. Even more interesting is that his name doesn't exist in my mother tongue. Okay, so, and we've had conversations before, Chilla, about moving countries, taking your business here, taking it there, moving. So I'm not surprised about that at all. So I would love, just Google Harold and come back in. And Carolina says her guardian angel's name is Christopher. So obviously that has the Christ energy in it. So it's wonderful for you and your work with kids, Carolina, to have that Christ energy. There's a lot of deep healing work. Go and Google the Gold Mahatma Healing Ray, I think it's called, or healing. Diane Cooper talks about that. So the Gold Mahatma, it's from Mahatma Gandhi, but for some reason it's coming through. So what I would love you to do is just connect in with that connecting with that energy. Oh, you know, people that come in with on the Christ Ray they don't have an easy path. So I know some of your story, Carolina. We've been in and out of my groups, but don't have an easy path. Not Lightworkers, we work in the dark, folks. You know what I mean? We work in the dark. We've got to go to those dark places to come back out and to be able to teach the light in those dark places. So that Christopher is really an amazing support for you, more than you probably realize until now, Carolina. But he's gone to some dark places with you and has really, it's because of his energy that you've come through and that you're here today to be the incredible shining light that you are, in particular for parents and for children. So, and I'm not saying that for you, but I've been in dark places. Almost everybody in this group has, you know, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't be able to talk and share and do the things that I do without having lumps and bumps on the road. So, you know, but I hope that was okay to share, Carolina. But you're in a great place. Lovely to see you back here. Going live. Everybody's got to get live. We're going to be talking about that next week with visibility. And finally, finalizing my qualification in emotional freedom technique. Love it. Life-changing. Chilla, write a book. Yes, go for it. Go for it. Let us know the title. Claire, purple cloak, and Aiden's story came in for support. Love that. I love Aiden's work. And Colette, I've almost written, brilliant. Get the camera out, Colette. Get the camera out this week and record your first video or write your first script. What's happening here? Okay, so I think that's it. There might be a few more comments. If I've missed anything, I'll come in afterwards and I'll post. But the replay of this will be available probably in this group, and I will upload it as well to YouTube, so I'll be able to share it by email. So if you missed it, if you came in the last 10, 20 minutes, go back and do this. You can miss the first 10 minutes of blah, blah, blah. I'll find out where the meditation starts and ends, and you can go in and just do that piece, meeting your spiritual team, finding out your money number for your business now, and if you take action, what that money number can shift to. Really, really powerful exercise. And I'm going to post in the group as well today, setting your intention, and invite you to do that for this month of October while we're in this beautiful space. And to make sure that you get all the notifications, go to ashleymooney.com/breakthrough. Somebody wants to write that in the chat, that would be great. Otherwise I'll do it afterwards and I'll stick it in the description as well. But if you sign up there, you will get all of it. You'll get reminders, you'll get all of the content, you'll see all the videos, you'll have everything. You'll be able to access and binge watch it if you want. And please invite your friends. This is rare that I host an event like this, that we have so many people gathering from all over the world, light workers and spiritual business owners. So just invite your friends, invite them to this group, give them that link, ashleymooney.com/breakthrough, and just get them in the room for this month so that we can share the love, support as many light workers as possible. And ashleymooney.com, if you want to learn about me, you want to inquire about different packages or programs or courses, you want to work with me on a deeper level, that's always available. Or you can contact my team at support@ashleymooney.com. So loads of love. Have an amazing, amazing day. I'm looking forward to an incredible month ahead. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks, Jessica, for posting that. And on Tuesday is our next live. That will be Ask Your Angels and Cards and Coaching. So I will see you there. So bye-bye, my darlings. See you all soon. Bye.